cases of polio have been recorded from the Egyptian civilization. So we've known it for multiple centuries. So how come not everybody in the world has been infected with polio through the millennia and only sporadic cases came up? Because the basics always work. Clean water, basic hygiene, good sewage system. When these processes break, you have outbreaks of polio infection. And in the 1950s, 60s, when urbanization was going on very rapidly, people were living in close clusters, there was lack of clean water, the sewage system was not really being developed, a lot of cases came up. And in especially the US had a very, very solid reason to invest in the development of polio vaccines, because one of their presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt, was afflicted with polio. In fact, when he was a president, he was in a wheelchair because his legs could not function. So, multiple researchers were working on developing a safe and effective polio vaccine. One of it was Jonas Salk. Jonas Salk's birthday is October 24th. That's why we celebrate World Polio Day today on October 24th. He developed a vaccine, a polio vaccine called inactivated polio vaccine, where he took the viral particles that cause polio, inactivated them, and developed it into a vaccine that can be given by an injection. Now, it's very safe and very effective. But there was a problem. For people to be safe against polio, everybody had to be immunized, and very quickly. In the 50s and 60s, when this vaccine was developed, syringes were not available. Plastic syringes and disposable needles, like how we are getting today, we can walk up to the medical shop and get it. Those are not available. So it was very difficult and cost prohibitive to immunize so many people so quickly. Around the same time, another vaccinologist, Sabin, developed another vaccine for polio called attenuated poliovirus vaccine. Now, what he did was he was able to grow the poliovirus outside the body in a process called cell culture, and you grow it enough number of times that it loses its virulence. It's active, but very mildly active. It can cause a very mild infection, but it cannot cause a severe infection. So, and this vaccine could be administered in terms of just drops. So people could stand in line, and then you could just open your mouth and the nurse will administer 2 drops or 4 drops in your mouth and you are vaccinated. So it was such an effective way in getting everybody vaccinated. And this has proved to be a globally successful program. Now, it has proved so successful that right now India has been declared polio-free since 2014. In fact, there's only 2 cases in the world where there's a wild-type polio infection. One is in Pakistan, one is in Afghanistan, because people are somehow very reluctant to allow immunizers to get to them and give them the vaccine. So what is this wild-type polio infection? Now, when you take the inactivated poliovirus vaccine, which is given by a syringe, there is no chance absolutely that you can get polio from that. But when you take the attenuated poliovirus vaccine, which is given as a drops, there is a very tiny chance that you can get polio from it. That's called vaccine-derived polio. Now, this is not going to cause a severe infection, but it can cause an infection that can spread to others, especially if there are others who are completely not immunized around this infected person. So what has happened in the US and other developing countries is, where there has been absolutely no cases of polio at all, they have stopped the drop form of vaccination, the oral vaccination. They only give the injectable vaccination. But in countries like India, where we still have a lot of places where proper plumbing is not there, people may not be aware, and the risk of getting polio is still, natural polio is still high. Even though right now it's been declared 0 for a few years now, but we still don't know. We are always constantly monitoring it. In India, there's a combined approach. You are given the injection at birth and you are given the drops until age 5. As for my children, both my children were given the injection at birth, and they have been given the booster shots, and they are taking the polio drops at the government camps whenever they occur once a year. That's why it's so important for the first 5 years, children are continuously immunized against polio. Now, you may ask, why should I risk it? There's 2 cases from a country that I'm never going to come in contact with someone from there, because the probability, remember, polio spreads very fast. It is a very rapidly spreading infection. This it's proposed that one infected individual in a span of say 6 months can spread it to 2 lakh people, not just by 1% to 2%, so 1% to 6 people, 6 people, 6 people. So it spreads very, very fast. And we don't want to have all our hard work erased because we have been a little reluctant to take the vaccine. Now, please, if you have children under the age 5, make sure they're on schedule for their polio vaccine. If you have any doubts about getting the vaccination, ask your pediatrician about it. If you have any doubts or questions or comments, ask me in the comments below or DM me and I'll be happy to respond. Again, don't hesitate to vaccinate. Stay safe.